Alright guys, just getting a juice there now. You know? As soon as I got up there, my cat jumped on my chair. My cat. I'm gonna make some videos with my cat soon. I got a cat. I'm after saying that in several other videos now. Anybody's keeping up on any of my stuff at all should know by now that I got a kitty cat. She's kind of around my feet a lot when I'm doing the videos, but as far as like making her the focus of any videos and so on, that I want to, but it's just getting her to stay still long enough for me to do much of anything. It's easier said than done, sort of thing. So yeah. Oh, so what more can I say here now, guys? I mean, there's tons I can say, but it's just difficult for me to get it all out in 10-minute time frames. Saturday, August 22nd, 2020. Saturday, August 22nd, 2020. Saturday, August 22nd, 2020. At 12:37, or not? 12:37 on Saturday morning. The weather is so-so today, so I may end up just sticking in most of the day, just fiddling around with a camcorder and making these videos and so on, and seeing what I can upload and what I can't upload. And get a little bit of a workout in later on at some point today, maybe freshening up and so on and so forth. But just really kind of killing time here right now, to a large degree, because like I said, I don't quite know what else to be doing, sort of thing. I do hope to God, guys, that these videos are of some interest to somebody out there, just for the general rawness of it and stuff that I talk about. And again, it's the same as if you were sitting down in my kitchen here, in my living room, whatever, we're just kind of shooting the breeze, having something to drink or whatever, and just kind of, you almost need to sort of see it that way. You're my on-scene guest or whatever company in my house, you know, having a little chit-chat with you. It's the only way I know how to explain it to you for the way that I'm putting this stuff together and so on and so forth. I don't necessarily want it to be overly polished and come across feeling fake, because to me, a lot when I see this overly polished stuff and so on, it sort of feels kind of fake to me, sort of thing, you know. Whereas I'm trying to keep mine stuff that I'm putting together and so on and so forth as rough and as raw and as real as I can, and I can only hope and pray that there is a viewing audience out there that is okay with that, likes that, can appreciate it, sort of thing. You know, that no, because I mean, if you see all the garbage on TV, you know, like Desperate Housewives or whatever, something I heard mentioned a little while back there, something I watched, and that sort of stuff. I mean, you know, we know that that's as friggin' fake as all hell, guys. Like, that's ridiculously, insanely fake, okay? And yet people go crazy over it. And like, I couldn't spend 5 seconds to sit down and watch any of it, you know, because it's not my cup of tea in the least. And I know it's not reflecting real life. It's staged situations. People become rich and famous off these situations and so on, but it's not real life at all, you know. So everything I'm putting together here is basically the way it's happening, as it's happening. I don't change anything, you know. So I try to keep it under control as best I can, sort of thing, you know, so not too much going on around me, you know, it's distractions and all the rest of it. But the cat will come in every now and then. She might get in my way. Something else might happen where I might have to get up for a moment or two and do something or whatever. And I figure, just leave it all in there, because it's all a part of the situation as it's happening, sort of thing, you know. Rough and raw, very unedited, and I hope to goodness as best as I can make it something very, very real, you know. So anyway, trying to figure out what to add to what I've been saying here now on that particular topic there, the gay romance, boy love, gay romance sort of thing. Those are two primary things there, guys, 2 or 3 primary things. The other thing I could sort of say is probably more kind of a general preference on my part. I don't know if it would bug other people or not, but it certainly bugs me when I watch these series here. As much as my freaking cap out looking like it's off to one side there, it bugs me. And I noticed this particularly with the boy love material coming out of Thailand. Because I'm assuming that that's one of the primary places that much of this material is being made in, the country that's being made in, Thailand. The way the stories are told, because I view this material as 1, drama, and 2, romance. Okay, I've said this many times now in a number of comments, different comment sections on different videos and so on. It's boy love, as in gay romance. I gotta get further away from the screen so you can see my hands. I got my hands going all over the place, not on the screen at all. Okay. Gay romance drama. So I get the drama part, okay guys, I'm not that stoned. I know there's gotta be drama in the story to spice the story up. I fully understand that. But with because I didn't notice this to the same extent when I was watching the Chinese ones. With the boy love stories that come out of Thailand, there seems to be a way of telling the story that is, I find extremely annoying, because it's not a nice, good, comfortable flow of events within the stream of the story, sort of thing. The ongoing flow of the story, or whatever. In that, for my liking, I would much prefer to see the story unfold where you get the two guys meet. Obviously, there's probably not going to be instant attraction, mutual instant attraction for both of them. So you have the drama part where that all plays out, where the guys get to know one another, spend time together, get comfortable with each other, get closer, gradually get closer, and so on and so forth. There could be scenarios that develop that cause them to pull apart for a little while and then get back together, and so on and so forth. But I would like to see all of that happening within the first half to maybe, I don't know, roughly 2/3 of the series or whatever, the show, or the series, I guess, because there's a number of shows in the series. So within the series, about halfway to 2/3 of the way through it, you have all that stuff going on, but it would be a constant gradual build-up and positive evolution in the story that causes the two main lead characters in the story to come together very, very tight, and then by a certain point within the story, maybe at least roughly 2/3 of the way through, they're in the relationship, they're close, they're tight, they're lovers now, they're boyfriends, companions, life companions, chose to be life companions or whatever. And then from that point on, guys, from that point on, I would like to see the romance part. So like devote 2 or 3 or 4 episodes to the romance part. And not have it hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, on, off, all the way through the dagnammit friggin' series. I mean, that may turn on straight women and entice straight young women to get all excited about the series and all the rest of it and so on that, like mad. But for a gay guy that wants to see the romance as well, it drives me mental. And I refuse to believe that I'm the only one that feels the same way. I'm sorry. There's certainly, as far as gay guy goes, I don't know how many gay men watch this stuff, but for those that do, there must be other ones that get really, really bugged by this. I mean, I do really want to see the romance part built up more in these stories. It's almost as if, to me, the women that write these stories, you really do seem to be clueless. And I'm not saying that to knock, but because you don't, it seems like you don't talk to gay guys anyway. You just play out your fetishes, sort of thing. You really don't seem to know how relationships between men can develop. And it's, if you were to have in real life the kind of hot, cold, on, off scenarios that you see in these, a lot of these boy loves, particularly the ones coming out of Thailand, the boy love series coming out of Thailand, sort of thing, those relationships wouldn't last any amount of time at all, guys. I mean, the first glitch within the relationship, or within the third or fourth one for sure, it would be over for good. The guys wouldn't continue on with it, sort of thing. I would say probably 9 chances out of 10 in most cases, the first glitch in the relationship would cause the two guys to go their separate way, sort of thing. So what would probably happen, I'm thinking would be more realistic, is that you would work through your issues at the beginning of your relationship, and you get to a point where you have most of your major issues worked out, and then you get on with your relationship, sort of thing. And if you're showing something that is supposed to be a romance, have the romance part of it in there as well, a heck of a lot more than you have now. Do it the same as you would do a straight romance. It's not that difficult to do. You know, and I'm thinking that maybe part of the reason could be because a lot of these guys don't want to act out that kind of stuff. You know, because again, these companies refuse to get game in to act in it, so they don't want to do it. I guess, I assume, you know. But in the process, it's not telling a gay love story accurately and well, because there's too much of this on, off, hot, cold, you know, this drama just for drama's sake sort of thing. So I'm noticing that more and more and more now, and it's really bugging me. I'm going to do one more after this, guys, and that's going to have to be it. I'm going to have to at some point clear it up. So take care, God bless, and be back in a second.